In the heart of the jungle, where the trees touched the sky, lived a giraffe named Gary, who was unusually shy. Now Gary was no ordinary giraffe. He was taller than most, with a neck that stretched up high, almost touching the clouds. This made him feel different and, often, quite lonely. While his long neck set him apart from the rest, he found ways to use it to his advantage. When the small critters of the jungle couldn't reach the juicy fruits hanging from the high branches, it was Gary who stretched his neck, plucked the fruits and shared them with his friends. His generosity knew no bounds, and the jungle thrived under his kindness. Yet something still tugged at Gary's heart. Despite his long reach and the friends he'd helped, he couldn't shake off the feeling of being different. Yet despite his kindness, Gary felt different and alone, his long neck a barrier to feeling at home. One day, a little bird named Benny lost his nest, knocked off its tree by a fierce wind's jest. A storm had blown in, you see, and Benny's little home was now stuck high in a tree. Now, this was a problem indeed, because Benny was small and the tree was tall, and he couldn't get his home back, not at all. But then, along came Gary, our long-necked friend, who saw Benny's trouble and wanted it to end. Now, Gary was usually shy, preferring to keep to himself under the vast sky. But seeing Benny in such a plight, he knew he couldn't just stand by, not this night. So he made a decision, as brave as can be, to stretch his long neck and set Benny's home free. He faced his fears, he overcame his dread. He was ready to help his little friend in need. With a deep breath, Gary stretched his neck high, his heart pounding as he reached for the sky. The jungle held its breath as Gary's long neck extended, the fate of Benny's home in his hands, the challenge to be ended. The moment had come. Our friend Gary, the giraffe, was about to show the jungle what he could do. The other animals watched, their eyes wide with anticipation. You see, Gary had always been shy about his long neck, but now he was ready to use it to help Benny, his best friend. Gary's neck stretched high, reaching where no one else could. The animals held their collective breath, waiting for the outcome. And then, the impossible happened. Gary's long neck, once the source of his shyness, was now the hero of the day. A chorus of cheers rang out through the jungle. The animals clapped and danced, their hearts filled with joy. Gary, no longer shy, stood tall, basking in the warmth of their acceptance. He realized his long neck wasn't a barrier, but a special trait that could help others. With a cheer, the jungle celebrated Gary's feat, his long neck a blessing, making their love for him complete.